So here's a little video I found watching on YouTube. I had some problems. This is a 98 Toyota Camry, and as you probably already noticed, some of the times when you put the key in the ignition, it won't turn and the key won't work anymore. That happened to me, and I replaced the see the keys in there. It won't turn. That happened to me, so I had to replace the lock cylinder. I did that about 2 years ago. Well, then our keys went up missing, so now we don't have keys at all for the car except for these keys, which are actually the door keys, and they worked in the original ignition that we don't have anymore. So what do? You, in order to take the cylinder out, you have to move the key into the ACC position, but you can't do that if you don't have the right keys. So again, I went to YouTube to try to figure this out. There wasn't a whole lot of information on it, that's why I'm doing it. To take this little part out, hopefully you've already seen that on YouTube. There's a clip that goes here and here. You just get it out with a little bit of a screwdriver and it'll pop right out. This is the glow ring that goes around it. There's a little screw down here that you take out, and then the glow ring can come off. And I've already done that, as you can see. So anyways, how do you get this out when you don't have the key? There's a little pin down here you've probably seen before. When you put this key in and you have the right key and you move that to the ACC position, this little pin pops out. And then you can use whatever you can to push that pin back in, and then this whole assembly slides out. But again, if you don't have the right key, that pin doesn't pop out. So what do? Well, what I did was I took a drill and grabbed this bit here, and it's a 530 seconds bit. You could probably go a little bit bigger. I would probably go the next size up on that. But anyways, if you drill out that little hole down here and drill until that's gone, then this will slide out. And it took me probably about 10 minutes of drilling to get that out. And there's really zero damage to the housing. There's a little bit of, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of drill marks right here in this little spot. But that's not a big deal because that's just where the pin slides out. To the ignition cylinder that's not working anymore, there's the flash is really bright. Let me turn that off. There's quite a bit of damage to that, obviously, and I had to drill that out in order to get that little piece to slide through. That's the piece that would normally pop out, and then it's spring loaded and you would push in with something and this thing would slide out. But that wouldn't happen, so I had to drill it. Anyways, I hope that helps you.